Ah, what a Friday we're having. We've spoken about movies and television series and our fashion. The fashion industry is tough and competitive, as we know. Well, one model has taken it upon herself to help aspiring designers showcase their work and get a foot in the door. Ntebatse Malapane is hosting a fashion show in Pretoria tomorrow. She and one of the designers, Neha Singh, here with us this morning to tell us what we can expect. Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for your time. I mean, with a big fashion show tomorrow, you've made time for us today. So let's start with you, Ntebatse. I mean, you wanted to give up-and-coming fashion designers a platform. Is it particularly difficult for them to do this, so that now you've given them this opportunity?
I think it's actually difficult for them. You know, getting to grow up in the villages. I'm from Bulawayo, so I grew up with a dark skin where I was constantly mocked because of the color of my skin, and people will always call me ugly. But you know what? I suffered for 13 years of my life because of my skin tone, until I decided to take control on the 14th year. I'm like, you know what? But I'm beautiful. And yes, I get to see my beauty. And I moved to Gauteng. Yeah, I moved to Gauteng, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go into modern, because I've always tried to do these things, but you know, my self-confidence has always been so low. But now I'm so confident, and I'm like, you know what, Vinolia, you're actually very talented. You look so good in clothes. Try to do something with the makeup artists. Try to do something with the fashion designers. Try to do something with the photographers, and they all love it.
So realizing your own struggles, you've realized what struggles the others have in the industry as well.
Yes, because they actually need, it's not about your beauty as a model. They need someone who's going to put them out there. They need someone whose skin tone is able to sell. So with me, I'm like, you know what, try to do something with these people. They're actually talented. So Vinolia, they need you. So yeah, I'm doing so well for myself. I'm able to work with designers like House of Paris. I'm wearing House of Paris. So they're based in the United Kingdom. And also I'm able to work with designers from Zimbabwe, also Didi Couture. And also I'm so honored I've met her. So she's also an Indian designer.
Yes.
So fashion is just...
It's
just a diverse thing. It doesn't discriminate. And also success, it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter where you come from. Every child is just destined for greatness. So success is just a diverse thing.
I want to hear from Neha, because your journey, Neha, is particularly interesting. You went to design school, can I say your age? In your 40s, apparently, or later on in your life. So that it was already a later start in keeping up. So tell us about what made you make that decision.
Well, ever since I've been a child, fashion's been naturally.
You love clothes.
I love clothes, and I've always never been satisfied with just a basic average piece of clothes. I'd bring it home and transform it into something that suited me and appealed to me, and hence, you know, I just love fashion. My journey as a designer, I started late in my life, because with child in your life, you just your priorities tend to shift focus. And in my case, you know, with hubby and the kids, it just wasn't a priority at the time. It didn't make sense for me to pursue designing as a career at that time. When I hit my 40s, then I realized that
it's about time now. I've got to get this done.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Vinolia is holding up one of your creations there. Yes. So this is what you've done. And Neha, you were telling me during the break that you like to do the sort of combining cultures. You like to do the Eastern,
Indo-Western,
yes. And is that a particular
as Vinolia touched on diversity, our country has such a diverse you know, such diverse people, and they're always looking for something different, but also keeping within the boundaries of tradition. So Indo-Western, it gives them that extra edge, and that's the uniqueness of my design.
Well, we've heard from Vinolia what it means to be able to help you. What does this mean for you to get an opportunity from the likes of, you know, her, the beautiful her, the catwalk model her?
You say it really now.
You don't be modest, you know.
I'm absolutely ecstatic, and you know, just my my brand name Shakti collection. Shakti is derived from a Sanskrit word, which means power within a woman, and you know, Vinolia is channeling that energy of the woman and that power, and she's empowering other women that you know, who really want to be out there and to make a difference.
And I mean, there's some jewels out there that we don't know about because people are hidden and don't get the chance. And affordable as well. Affordability is big. You know, I want to know, because you spoke about the dark skin and you spoke about what that meant for you. And we know coming out of the Lion King and the Brown Girl Challenge with Beyonce and all of that. Growing up in the villages. So, you know, you're hoping to dispel all the nonsense around skin color.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm beautiful. It doesn't matter.
But what are you telling other young girls?
So I want to tell them that, you know what, guys, it doesn't matter what they are saying to you right now. So success is just a diverse thing. Just put your mind into it and tell yourself that, you know what, in the next coming years, I'm going to be a billionaire. And then it will come into existence.
And I'm beautiful. Look at yourself every day and say, I'm beautiful.
You know what? I'm beautiful and I'm able.
Okay, so before you go, I want details of your fashion show tomorrow. Where is it happening?
So it's going to take place at Melrose House in Pretoria. Yeah, so people can get their tickets online at Web Tickets, and also they can get them at the gate.
And how many designers are going to be?
So far I've got 10 designers showcasing tomorrow. And also before we exit, can I kindly talk with my people? Because they were like, no, kindly use our language on TV.
You want to do a quick message? A quick one.
Yes, balobedu ba Yesu kete balori le shapa ke balozi le nna ke shapa ka le ke don gwatela lori gana gwantv kana gwali TV na wa ba kilobedu ke le yabo za ke le nna ke shapu.
I have no idea what you said, but Neha, good luck dealing with that energy. She's going to keep you running.
I'm just a happy person.
You're a very happy person.
I'm happy.
Well, good luck, and I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Thank you, ladies.